designated visiting Sioux City Musketeers. The Iron State populated and undefeated in round robin play, to be the designated home St. Clair Shores Falcons.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sioux City Auditorium for the championship game of the 1986 Junior A National Tournament, with the home team being the St. Clair Shore Falcons and the Sioux City Musketeers, the designated visiting team. And now the starting lineups for the Sioux City Musketeers.
Sioux City getting a partial standing ovation right now. It's starting to pick up some more.
Great, we got 2,700 people on their feet. This has got to be a big advantage for Sioux City. Starting and goal for Sioux City, who's been red hot, number 1, Pat Watson. On one defense spot, number 3, Captain Tim Bullock. At the other defensive spot, number 5, Mike Fowler. At right wing, number 11, Bill Barron. And at center, number 7, Timmy Ferguson. And at left wing will be number 10, Mike Rice. Now the starting lineup for the visiting St. Clair Shores Falcons. Starting in goal, number 35, John Guzima. One defense spot, number 20, Alex Roberts. And number 3, Mike Green. One of the forward spots, number 10, Mike Ralston. The other forward, number 16, Bobby Lalonde. Number 22, Chris Tansel.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, as they forward, and the Will Story plays our national anthem.
Well, Craig, we're down to what it's all about, the championship.
One game left, the Junior A National Championship.
the pleasure to work the last 2 games with you, and they've been dandies. This one ought to put them both to shame.
Definitely. Both teams 2-0-1.
Sioux City having played St. Clair Shores just the night before last to a 5-5 tie in what had to be one of the most exciting games I've ever seen.
That's one of the nice things about this. These teams have faced before. They know each other, and neither team has won, neither team has lost. They both come out with a tie, so still there's no edge. Both teams 2-0-1 in the tournament. Both teams beating the other teams that the team has beaten and tying to themselves, which makes this a classic match.
2 red-hot goalies, John Gazima of St. Clair Shores, right now with the best average in the tourney. Pat Watson has been absolutely sensational for the Musketeers.
And this top line right here, the first line for the Falcons, is the top 3 scorers in the tournament. Scott Shostall on top for Sioux City. Tim Ferguson also in the top scorers, and Jeff Green for St. Clair Shores. There isn't anyone in the top from any other team but these 2 right here.
Well, that's what we expected.
Right here, the top 3 goalies in the tournament and the top 6 players. So we got to look for an explosive game. Shot on Gazina. Roberts picks St. Clair Shores, clearly the best team that's played here against the Musketeers. Both of these teams deserving to be here. And we got a call coming up already. A roughing coming on Alex Roberts. Roberts gave Ferguson a punch to the head. And that may hurt.
That penalty coming in only 21 seconds into the period. Well, if there's ever any time to get an edge, this is going to be a great time for Sioux City.
This is going to go either way. Killing it off could be a big momentum shifter. And scoring on this would also be a momentum. Ferguson a shot, and it goes up high in the balcony, higher than the crowd goes.
You know, Craig, I can't remember the last time I saw people sitting in the top row of the balcony.
There's people sitting in the aisles here, Denny. They're selling aisle seats. People sitting across the stage. People everywhere you look. They're in for a good game. Ferguson off the draw. Shot, rebound. Barron off the side of the goal.
Barron almost. The opportunity was there. I think maybe Gazima got a piece of that. I thought that was going to go in.
We'll have to watch Daryl Noren and Jeff Green, 2 awesome penalty killers for St. Clair Shores. Ferguson with the draw, and it's cleared out of play. Out of center ice, bullet controls. Over to Fowler. Fowler ahead to Ferguson. And Barron sends it in. Nagel sends it down. Now a change as Green and Noren both come out. 2 excellent penalty killers. Into race. And offsides called on the Musketeers. Line change coming for Sioux City. Shostall, Dodd, and Carter out for the Musketeers. This line has helped in the 5-5 tie. 3 goals of the 5 were scored by this line.
They have looked,
also last night's game.
They have looked exceptional so far in this tourney.
Scott Shostall, a USHL veteran of 3 years, and he's showing his veteranism right now. There's a long shot by Eric Reisman. Weber with it for Sioux City. Over to Bailey. Bailey ahead to Carter. Carter across for Shostall. It's behind him, and Weber circles in the zone. Weber up ahead. Sent back. Weber to Dodd. And Dodd kicks away in the skate. Shostall across the blue line. Shostall into the zone. And Dodd controls. Dodd leaves it along the board. Shostall goes after it, and Reisman. And the puck's pried loose. And now we'll have a face-off in the St. Clair Shores zone.
38 seconds left in the minor. Number 20, Roberts, for St. Clair Shores.
Opportunity for Sioux City so far, Billy Barron.
There he is, Scotty Koskovich, super fan.
The madman of Sioux City. Now out of the draw, the puck along the boards, Dodd sends it around. Mike Green controls. Schofstall intercepts that. Puck tied up, it goes to Carter. Carter trying to dig it loose. Weber keeps it into Schofstall. He fires, and a save by Gazina. A beautiful save by Gazina.
Beauty.
As Schofstall with that quick release, let one go. Now through the crease, Dodd fans. Schofstall turns. Carter with it. Now Schofstall. Schofstall tripped up. He gets it. He regains control and sends it into the corner. St. Clair Shores back at full strength and the puck sent out. Weber back off the boards for Carter. Dodd with it. Weber has it for Sioux City. Weber into the zone. Weber holds up. He's tied up and the puck tried to freeze along the corner and Nagel. Plano out. Plano stops along the boards, kicks it free with his skate and sends it in on goal. And Gazino will hang on, as we've seen him do so much in this tournament.
Well, 17-12 left in the first period, no score. Sioux City definitely having the major opportunity so far.
Stolle, Lippert, and Greg Dallas. Dallas, a 2-goal scorer against Chicago in yesterday's afternoon action. Stolle facing off against Brad Matson. Matson a shot off the draw off the side of the goal. Chiquino has the puck cleared past him. 23, Lippert with it. Lippert a shot, and it goes just wide. Plano has it. Plano loses the stick along the boards and kicks it. Roberts with a shot, and it goes just wide. Jenkinson fails to clear. Bullock behind his own goal. Bullock in trouble, spins away from Dallas. Bullock along the boards ahead to Jenkinson. Jenkinson sends it in. Plano in after it. Plano out front. Puck's alongside the goal, and Jenkinson has it. Jenkinson fans on his pass. Lippert with it. Lippert hooked by Jenkinson momentarily. We can look for a call to be coming up on Sioux City. It's not called right now, but just for the referee to make a call on each team early. And Sioux City goes for offsides. It's kind of been the pattern. Anything little Sioux City does, you may see a call just to let them both know that there's going to be no favoritism. And if you do something, you're going to be called more or less as a warning penalty to both teams.
Face off just outside the St. Clair blue line.
Fergie sends it in. Sioux City winning the draws tonight. Barron knocks it in. Sioux City offsides. And they're also winning the race to the puck. Now race, the check from behind. No call. Barron centers it out front. And the puck gets past Bailey. Bailey in a race with Tansel. Nice play by Bailey to out-hustle Tansel, a speedster. Now to Lalonde, intercepted by Fowler. Fowler clears the zone. Race to Ferguson. Fergie over to Barron. Barron lets the blast go off the side of the goal. Out to the point. Bailey wraps it back around. Barron gets there. The puck's out to the point where Fowler has it. He sends it in. It's a tip by Barron, and it goes wide. Now out front. Race tries to control. Race trying to tie it up, gives to Ferguson. Fergie wraps it across the crease. Bailey sends it in. This line going nowhere, absolutely nowhere for St. Clair Shores, and this is their top line. Barron along the boards. He gets there before Rolston. Ferguson. And we're going to have a penalty coming up on St. Clair Shores. Barron dumps it across. Back to Bailey. The puck's in the slot. No one's touched it.
Maybe just a shade early a whistle, Craig.
I think so. No one touched that puck. It was wobbling. And out will come Schofstall's line.
Penalty coming to number 6, Eric Reisman. 2 minutes for tripping. That at 4:51. Musketeer power play.
participating in an average scoring game. There won't be a low-scoring game with all this scoring talent on this team. It can't be held down forever. But also, we won't see a blowout with the defense we have. Both of these goalies from these teams have seen action in this tournament. So no goalie, should something happen, will come into this tournament cold. Olsen playing, doing a fine job, holding a team to 3 goals. He has a three goals against average for the tournament. And Bill Pye playing yesterday, only allowing 2 goals in the thumping of Chicago. Both goalies playing Chicago. And both of these 2 goalies have faced Rochester and each other once. Schaffstall, he tries to center out. Now Bullock keeps it in to Dodd. The puck's laying loose. It's in Dodd's skate. Schaffstall a shot. Gazina makes the save on a slow off-speed shot. Now Weber with a shot off Gazina. He never saw it. Carter back to Bullock, a blast. The save by Gazina. It's back out to the point and past Tim Bullock. Bullock across to Weber. Weber sends it in. Mike Green controls. Green sends back to Weber, and it's up into the St. Clair Shores bench, so we'll have a whistle at about center ice.
Minute 12 left in the penalty to St. Clair Shores, number 6, Eric Reisman.
Brad Matson, Brian Clano, and Tom Jenkinson out for the Musketeers. Porter, Scott Bricky, Brian Corso, and Alex Roberts out for St. Clair Shores. Fowler and Bailey on defense for the Sioux City team. Matson wins the draw back to Fowler. Fowler has room. He'll send it around the boards, and Jenkinson will go after it along with Corso. Corso will get there first. Clano in there to tie things up, but Corso comes away with it. Corso sends it the length of the ice. Under a minute, and icing. Faceoff will be at center.
Just say maybe I missed something there, but there.
They cannot ice the puck when there's a penalty. And mistakes will happen. He's getting just as nervous as the 2 teams playing. Clano with it. He sends it in the zone. Jenkinson puts a hit on Corso. Clano to Jenkinson, back to Matson. Matson to Clano. Clano off the boards to Bailey. Bailey lets one go. Porter has it, and he can't clear past Fowler, who keeps it in. A shot. Clano, the rebound, a save by Gazina. Fowler has it to Clano. Matson keeps it alive. Clano beats Roberts to the puck. Roberts throws it down. Clano with it. Rebound by Matson, and a save by Gazina, kept in by Fowler. Fowler a shot. And it'll clear as it goes off Porter. Bailey sends it in the zone. It's brought back out by Corso. Corso, a long shot, a save by Watson. Rebound by Dallas and broken up by Bailey. Bailey with room to work, tries to feed to Clano, who's tired. And the Falcons have killed off their second power play, or penalty. Fowler gets in there to break that up. And now it's sent back around the goal. Weber picks it up there. Over for Clano. Clano, lead pass for Matson, broken up. Fowler has it. Fowler with room to skate. And Clano sends it in. Change coming for Sioux City. Weber still on. Smart play by John Weber not to go for the change. And Ferguson controls. Fergie to race. Or to Barron. Barron deflects it into the zone. Gazina sends it around. Barron there. Barron on goal. Ferguson the tip. Race over to Ferguson. Ferguson a shot and it goes wide. Race to Ferguson in the corner. And Weber has it. Weber in on goal, and it goes just wide. Now a shot on goal. Gazina will hang on, and a good play by John Gazina. Race and Green get their sticks up, and they're both going to go.
At this point of the game, it's a good save call. Keep tempers down.
4-on-4 hockey will open up a lot of opportunities for Tansel, Lalonde, and Rolston, the forwards for the Falcons. The quickest forwards we've seen in this building in quite some time.
Definitely superb athletes, excellent skaters. Tansel, one of the most booming shots I've ever seen.
And Lalonde, so quick with the puck, so good with the skates. Lalonde, almost impossible to stop on a one-on-one situation. All 3 of them out now as Tansel will play the point. on the 4-on-4 situation with big Alex Roberts, number 20. Ferguson wins the draw. Lalonde gets around Weber. Tied up by Weber, a nice play, and Tansel controls. Don't let any of these players get a lot of room to skate. Lalonde, he's picking up speed, and it's poked away by Giacchino. Roberts with it. St. Clair Shores unable to penetrate the Sioux City zone. Roberts now in. Roberts still in, and poked away by Bill Barron, and it clears. Tansel with it. Tansel ahead for Rolston. Weber going to try and get there first, and does. Rolston gets a stick on it, though, and now Weber controls. Weber ahead for Billy Barron. Billy into the zone, tries to kill it around Roberts, and Rolston controls. Ahead to Alex Roberts. Roberts a long shot. Watson the glove save, and he leaves it for Giacchino. Giacchino banks off. It's kept in by Tansel with a blast. And Watson makes that save. Now Barron, he had Ferguson breaking, but a nice play by Roberts to get the big stick on it. Offside's coming on St. Clair Shores, and it's called.
1 inch away from a breakaway by Timmy Ferguson.
Alex Roberts with the big stick gets it on it. One of the amazing things about these Detroit players is the ability to break up pass plays. Daryl Noren and Jeff Green, just incredible at doing this. Jeff Green centering right now, Noren number 9, both with short-handed goals in the tournament. It seems they got a magnet on their stick. Passes are just intercepted left and right by these two players. Schofstall wins the draw to Fowler. Dodd ahead for Schofstall. He's bumped, and Porter sends it in the zone where Fowler will go back for it. Fowler has Porter on him. Fowler takes a bump and gives to Bullock. Bullock ahead to Schofstall. Schofstall, he tries to go across to Dodd as Sioux City's offsides. We'll have a whistle.
45 seconds left in the Coincidental Miners.
10:57 left in the first period. Still no score in an excellent hockey game. Fowler sends it in the zone. Porter in his own zone. Porter dumps it in. Green in after it. Bullock back to pick that up. He takes a hit, but gives the puck to Schofstall. Schofstall up ice. Regained by Green. Green sends it in the zone. Watson back for it, and he leaves it for Fowler. Fowler's pass off the skate. Bullock has it. Now we see Daryl Noren, who's out. Noren, one of the other magnet sticks. And he's out with Stolle. Stolle or Staley, we're not sure how to pronounce it. The PA says Staley, so that's what we'll say. Nagel a long shot. Bullock tries to get there. Staley gets there first. Schofstall in the corner. Schofstall checked there by Greg Dallas, but comes away with the puck. Schofstall still with it. Dallas in again on him, and he's trying to get a whistle. Pulled away by Dallas. Schofstall right back in the corner, very strong, and he's going to get a whistle, and now he pulls it away as he gets free. Up ahead for Carter. Corso back to retrieve the puck. Icing waved off. The puck never crossed the goal line before Corso got there. Dallas with it. Up ahead for Staley, and now across to Clanow. Clanny with a drive, a save by Gazina. No rebound attempt by Jenkinson as Gazina cleared it away. And now up ahead to Daryl Noren. Over to Staley. Staley right in the zone in front for Noren, and cleared away by Bailey. Dan Phelps sends it around. Weber in after it, and Clanow. Weber for Sioux City, right up to center to Matson, who deflects it out to center ice, and Phelps with it. Puck sent in, and we'll have icing. And it's called on St. Clair Shores with 9 minutes exactly left in the first period.
And this far into the game, I definitely not would have expected 0-0.
One of these teams is going to get a break, and the puck going to go in. Either team capable of it. These two teams so evenly matched. Tansel, Lalonde, and Rolston come out. This is the most powerful line in the tournament. But Sioux City with 3 strong lines makes up in their bench. But Ferguson, Race, and Barron equally as deadly. Robert sends it around in the direction of Chris Tansel. Mike Green with it. Green stops behind his goal. He's setting something up. Sioux City, everyone has a man. Rolston up ahead for Lalonde. Lalonde taken out by Bullock, and Giacchino circles in his own zone behind the goal. Giacchino ahead for Ferguson, who gives to Race off the skate. Fergie sends it in the corner. Barron will be the first one in there after it. And now it's across ice where Bullock has it. Bullock pokes it back in the zone. Delayed offsides on Sioux City, but it's whistled down. Or not whistled down, it's waved off. Race has a poked away from him. Ferguson, a shot from a funny angle. And now Bullock with it. A low percentage angle shot for Tim Ferguson. Now Race with a chance, and it goes across the crease. Sioux City with plenty of opportunities, but nothing getting past Gazina. Sioux City needs a line change. Lalonde with it. Lalonde to Tansel, to Rolston, and it's off the foot. Lalonde is shot, a save by Watson, and he hangs on.
Good save by Patty Watson.
The first close call for St. Clair Shores. Watson equal to that task.
Sioux City almost getting caught in a line change. The defensemen really weren't sure whether they should go or not. Almost got caught with a 3-on-2.
St. Clair Shores line so shifty to slip the puck through the defensive player's skate and then slip around him to pick it up on the other side. And we just saw it again right there. A lot of eyes in the back of their helmets too.
Definitely.
Picking a player without even looking, putting it right on the stick, and we saw that all tournament long. Shopstall gets there first. Now Weber has trouble with it. And a shot by Porter goes wide. Dodd ahead to Carter to Shopstall. Shopstall in the zone. Now Weber with it. Weber sends it back in. Sioux City offside. Face-off just outside the St. Clair Shores blue line. Porter with an opportunity there, and it goes just wide.
Golden opportunity as Watson came down to cut the angle out, or out to cut the angle down. It's easy for me to...
He came out anyway.
That's right.
And it's still 0-0. Noren winning the draw. Now he has it, but Shopstall has it. Shopstall flips into the corner. Corso after it. Corso hit by Shopstall, and down comes Daryl Noren. Noren on Fowler. Fowler pokes that away. Puck's laying loose. A shot, an attempt by Green, and the play's covered up. The puck momentarily covered up by Sioux City's Rick Dodd. And we get a whistle and a line change for the Musketeers.
It'll be the Matson, Klanow, Jenkinson line.
Lippert, Staley, and Andy Bricky coming out for St. Clair Shores with Phelps and Reisman on defense.
This line for Sioux City looked really good last night, Craig.
Very good. This is our digging line, and these guys all do just that. All of them so aggressive, so physical. And Jenkinson with it. Brian Klanow picking the best time of his career to come on, scoring-wise, with a big goal and a big assist in the last 2 games. Puck's into the zone. Matt Watson lets that go. Giacchino gets there. Giacchino back around for Klanow, too far. Reisman with a shot on goal. There's Staley with it, and Phelps. Bailey along the boards, and now Jenkinson up ahead. Phelps clears to Staley. Madsen controls back to Phelps. There, Klanow almost breaks something up. Giacchino with it. Giacchino circling in his own zone to Klanow. Klanow clears the zone, and Madsen picks it up. Brad Madsen across the blue line. The puck bounces loose, and Phelps has it. Now intercepted by Jenkinson, but cleared out of the zone. Bailey takes it off the boards. Reisman tries to go in. He takes a shot, a save by Watson. Both teams looking very impressive in the early going. Watson sends it around. Tansel controls the shot, and it goes wide. Tommy's got to get there first, but Roberts does. Now Madsen tries to clear the zone. Lalonde keeps it in. It's under Madsen. Poked away. Tansel with a shot, a save by Watson. Madsen with a broken stick. There's a shot, a tip, a save by Watson, and he gloves it.
Beautiful save by Pat Watson as a puck shot from the point, tipped right out the slot about 3 foot, changed directions. Waddy right on top of it. out there in those seats, Craig.
Yeah, there is, Denny. But a few St. Clair Shores fans down below us. The cowbell you hear is from St. Clair Shores. Offside's coming on the Falcons, and they're going to call it. Face-off just on the Sioux City side of the red line. 5:37 left the first period, still no score.
Left in the period and still no score.
Roberts with it. Across to Mike Green. Green losing. Race in the zone. Race kicks it out with a skate. Now sends it towards the direction, and Fergie goes in the corner for it. Tansel skates over it. Barron there. Barron to Ferguson. Ferguson wraps it around. The puck's laying loose and cleared. Icing called on St. Clair Shores as Sioux City just cannot penetrate that goal line.
But ever so close.
Can't say enough about the Falcons' defense clearing away those rebounds.
They pick their spots. They know when to get out of Gazima's way, and they know where to be for his rebound.
Draw right through, Race in, but it's broken up by Alex Roberts. Now Race puts Robertson in the boards hard. Ferguson trying to dig in there, and we'll get a whistle in this exact same spot of the St. Clair Shores zone.
That to the right of goalie John Gazima of St. Clair.
Ferguson again will try and win this draw. Along with Bricky, this time it's goes to Bullock. Bullock fans on it. And now Green with it. Green loses the handle, sends it across. Fowler breaks that up. Fowler takes a big hit from Green. Neither of them fall. Momentum is standing these players up tonight. Race with it. Race in his own zone. Barron ahead for Ferguson. Ferguson one-on-one. A shot. And it just trickles off the edge of his stick. Now Race slips up behind the goal. Green has it broken up by Ferguson. The puck laying loose. And a hand pass called on St. Clair Shores. .4:32 left in the period.
And we see some great offense and great defense, but no scoring.
Shostall, Dodd, Carter, Bailey, and Weber out for Sioux City. Dallas, Nagel, Staley, Corso, and Noren for the Falcons. Bailey sends that on goal. Just deflected over, and Shostall controls. Shostall loses the handle, and Staley sends it. Dallas sends it to Staley. Carter sends it back in the zone. Shostall offside. Nagel will bring that out with no problem, and Staley has it. Weber in the zone. Has it poked away from him by Noren. Now pokes to Bailey, and Bailey gives to Tony Carter. Carter broken up by Staley. Noren right out front for Dallas. Dodd to Carter. Carter sends it in the far corner as the puck bounces out by Dallas. Dallas clears the zone. Bailey back for it. Icing's waved off. Bailey to Carter. Carter stripped of the puck by Staley. And now to Bailey. Bailey right on the stick of Corso. Back to Doug Bailey. Bailey circles. And up ahead for Carter. Nagel sends it back in. Both teams just playing catch. St. Clair Shores on a line change. Rolston, Tansel, Lalonde out for St. Clair Shores. Tansel takes a hit. Now Tansel giving it to Rick Dodd. Tansel kicks at Dodd. Tansel kicked at Rick Dodd.
I don't know what the referee's doing, but he's not watching the play.
Tansel can lose respect of a lot of people by doing a cheap shot stunt like that, like kicking at someone. It's different to give him a glove in the face or something, but kicking skates when someone's laying on the ice. Matson in the draw against Lalonde. 3:13 left in the first period. Rolston in his favorite spot, in the slot. Dwyer out for his first shift. Matson has a poke away from him by Rolston. Into the corner where Lalonde has it. And Giacchino picks the puck away. Giacchino across center ice. He centers it. Dwyer in there along with Reisman, and we get a whistle and a face-off. 2:49 remaining in the period. Still no score. A lot of action, no score. A packed house just ready to erupt.
I hate to hear this place when Sioux City scores that first goal.
Bullock, and he's there.
What a shot by Timmy Bullock! A booming shot from the point, beating John Gazima of St. Clair.
I don't hate it, Jamie. I love it.
Maybe that was good luck. I like to hear this crowd again.
Muskies thrive on momentum as we've seen all tournament. And offsides called on St. Clair Shores.
Craig, what a shot by Timmy Bullock.
Bullock, a blaster. And this standing room only crowd was standing for that one. As loud as they cheered, they almost had to play the long version of the celebration. Ferguson taps it ahead. Noren with it. Across for Mike Green. As we said the other night, watch both explosive teams. No one out of this game. Until the buzzer rings, we won't have a winner. Race with it. Race up the boards. Ferguson taps that one ahead. Alex Roberts back for it. Roberts tied up by Barron, now comes out. Race intercepts that one, and Gazzino will hang on.
Racer just didn't have enough room to manipulate that stick, or he'd have had it in. When he's in that close, he likes to try to put it that top shelf. .203 left in the first period. The face-off will be to the left of St. Clair Shores goalie John Gazima.
The Detroit Falcons. Tim Bullock with 2 cannons in as many games. He blasted one last night from the other end of the rink. Now Bullock sends it through a crowd. Schofstall tries to stuff it, and Gazzino will hang on with 1:56 remaining in the first period, and Sioux City leading 1-0.
Corso and Schofstall exchanging words.
Corso gives Schofstall a push like it's really going to bother him. We know Shoffy, he thrives on that stuff.
Somewhere underneath that mess is a puck.
John Nagel pulled that one under him. A nice play by Nagel. A smart play, as a lot of confusion going on in the zone. Hate to have a puck bounce loose, and Sioux City put one in. Bricky in the draw again. Shopstall and Bricky. And Bricky clearing the zone. A nice draw. Bailey to Dodd. It's in the zone. Corso with it. It goes off the head of Dodd. And a nice grab down there in section something covered up by a banner. Probably section 18. Not that it really matters. Shopstall and Staley in the draw. Shopstall a shot, and it's off Nagel. Sent down ice. Bricky has it. Bricky in the center. Watson lets that go by as Bullock controls. Bullock off the boards for Carter. It's cleared out, and Reisman picks it up. Reisman over to Corso. Corso up ice. Broken up by Bailey. Dodd knocks that down. And the puck in center ice. Dodd sends it in the zone. Sioux City playing good, clean hockey right now, not taking any dumb penalties. We've had two on the Falcons. Not to jinx the Musketeers. And there goes Dodd. I just jinxed them.
Dodd gets the first penalty of the game for Sioux City, and I think that'll be an elbowing call. That at 19:01 of the first period.
So now we'll see the very powerful power play. Power, the key word here, is they've got a lot of it. But a very pretty power play to watch as Lalonde and Tansel, when they get free. More moves than a can of worms.
Face-off will be just outside the St. Clair Shores blue line.
On left wing will be number 7, Jeff Green. Green, who had 2 power play goals in the game the other night against the Musketeers. Ferguson centers to Race. Race almost with a shorthanded goal. Now Ferguson hooks him. Race turns off Ferguson. And Fergie dumps it in the zone as he takes an elbow from Tansel. And now Nagel with it.
Tansel getting away with a couple of calls tonight.
Ferguson breaks that up for Race. Score!
Short-handed goal by the Racer! Short-handed goal for Sioux City. Timmy Ferguson doing all the work in the offensive zone. Well, St. Clair stripped the puck of the St. Clair defenseman. Putting that puck right on Mike Race's stick. He made no mistake, Craig.
We saw a goal last night, the tying goal of the game against Rochester. Only just flipped around. Last night, Race gave it to Ferguson, and Ferguson blasted on the side. Tonight, Race did it. Now some words. Green and Carter having words. Carter and Shopstall killing this penalty. Normally you'd see Shopstall and Rick Dodd. Now Carter will go off as Clanow comes on. Clanow, Sioux City's ace centerman.
Clanow, superb with face-offs. A lot like Doug Jarvis of the NHL. Very seldom ever loses a face-off.
Tansel with it. Tansel a drive. A save by Waddy, and he'll hang on. 19 seconds left in the period.
A minute 20 left in the period. Rick Dodd of Sioux City. If Sioux City can hold on for 19 seconds here, they might be able to take a little steam out of St. Clair's power play.
Exactly, Denny. As everyone knows, this is riding the national champion. Like the Final Four in basketball. The national champion. Clanow, the draw, back to Green. Nagel, blocked by Clanow, and it's cleared out of the zone. Hand pass, waved off. Beautiful play by Clanow. 9 seconds left in the period. Bullock wraps it around. Rolston has trouble handling it. Clanow tying him up. 3 seconds left in the period. And we'll have a face-off with 2 seconds remaining.
Excellent defensive play so far this period by Sioux City, Craig. Almost flawless.
Sioux City playing great hockey, beating St. Clair Shores to the puck. St. Clair Shores maybe thought they'd have an easy game out of this. Going into this a little overconfident, perhaps. As just missing on their opportunities, they thought we put those opportunities in. Well, those opportunities are gone.
And so is the period. Brian Clanell's fired up.
The entire Musketeer team fired up.
But this St. Clair team is nothing to be taken lightly. Sioux City left last night's game at the end of the first period with a 3-0 lead.
The Musketeers 20, the Falcons 8.
What a period offensively for Sioux City, out shooting St. Clair 20-8.
Scoring summary for that period. Sioux City's captain, number 3, Tim Bullock, started him off on an assist from Brad Matson. The time of that goal, 17-14. Almost a scoreless first period. And then a 19-27, a shorthanded goal by the racer, number 10, Mike Race, on an assist from Tim Ferguson. And they made it 2-0. That's where we stand. And Rick Dodd will still have 1:02 remaining in his penalty at the end of this period, or at the beginning of the second period, but we'll be back with that period in just a second. Oh, my.
Welcome back to the Sioux City Auditorium. The championship game of the 1986 Junior A National Tournament featuring the St. Clair Shores Falcons and the Sioux City Musketeers. Sioux City leading after one period, 2-0. On goals by Timmy Bullock and the racer, Mike Race. And what was really an exceptional period for both teams, Sioux City out shooting St. Clair 20-8 in the first period. Both teams, though, really showing some excellent offense and superb defense. The goalies were outstanding. Pat Watson of Sioux City and John Gazima of St. Clair Shores. Sioux City will start the second period, one man short. Rick Dodd with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in his elbowing penalty. And so far, I think with the first period coming to an end, the second period getting ready to start, the fans have not been cheated out of one dime's worth of entertainment. It seems like each night's game has been getting better and better. 2 nights ago, Sioux City playing St. Clair Shores to a 5-5 tie in what I thought was one of the greatest hockey games I've ever seen. But again, last night the game was even better as Sioux City rallied after squandering a 3-0 lead, coming back to town Rochester Mustangs 8-5, which put Sioux City and St. Clair Shores in the championship game tonight. Earlier today in the consolation game for the Bronze, in overtime, Rochester defeated Chicago 8-7. And what everybody thought would be a cakewalk for Rochester, Chicago surprised everyone and played an excellent period of hockey. We're just about ready for period number 2. My partner Craig is back and we're ready.
I'm on time. They're just stalling for me to get my breath. Okay, we're all right. Tansel, over to Nagel. Back to Tansel. A long pass for Green. Milan with it. And it's cleared out of the zone. As talking with a lot of the fans in the hall, they were a little not to know what to think about this period. This has always been Sioux City's bad period. There's a shot and a save by Gazina. Ray steals this one. And now Bullock with it. Bullock sends it back in and Tansel comes out. Tansel past the race. Over to Rolston. To Green. Green around behind the goal. Lalonde in front. And now Race with it and he sends it down. Tansel in his own zone. To Nagel. Up ahead for Lalonde. Lalonde goes around Weber. To Rolston. And a save. Rebound. Knocked away. Watson makes the save and hangs on.
Watson kicking that right pad out. take one away from Chris Stencil.
Sioux City with as many good opportunities on that penalty killing as St. Clair Shores had on their power play so far in this second period. This normally Sioux City's bad period. Sioux City is about due to come up with 3 strong periods.
Definitely. And what a better night than tonight.
And should Sioux City come up with a good second period, look out in the third.
Sioux City's been their strongest in the third period all year.
Carter up the boards. It's kept in by Porter. A nice job by Porter. Now Carter. Weber clears. Roberts with it. Roberts to Green. No, that's Daryl Noren. Noren banks it in. Weber back after it, along with Bricky. Porter with it. Broken up by Fowler. Knocked away, and Watson will hang on.
St. Clair Shores very explosive. Especially this line, outstanding. Wrong line.
This line is outstanding also. Especially Porter and Noren. Noren and Green out penalty killing together. They're so explosive, it's almost as if they're equal strength. Sometimes it looked when when Noren and Green were penalty killing in Chicago that the Falcons were on the power play as the puck never left that end. Out come the Falcons now. Something they weren't doing in the first period is bringing the puck into the zone. Now intercepted by Porter. They're going to get their breaks. Shostall, Porter with it. Broken up by Fowler, a nice play. Fowler sends it around the boards for Carter. Sioux City's got to clear the zone. Check from behind. Now it's sending in. Fowler breaks that up. Fowler off the boards, clears the zone. Green with it. Broken up by Dodd. Dodd right into the zone. Shostall let it go. Thinking Dodd had more momentum than that, and now we're going to have an icing on St. Clair Shores.
17:34 left in the second period. Sioux City leading 2-0. Sioux City coming out with their digger line, Craig.
Matson, Kleinow, and Jenkinson out to get something started. Get some momentum in Sioux City's direction again as everything's even at the end of a period. When they come out, it's all a new game. The score is still even as far as St. Clair Shores is concerned, because with their explosive offense, 2 goals is not very much.
Definitely not. Face off. Way to the left of goalie John Gazima of St. Clair Shores.
Bullock at the point. He shoots. Bullock keeps it in. And now it's cleared. Dallas dives at it. Kleinow sends this player halfway in the bench. And now Lippert a long shot. Bullock shaken up on the play as it caught him in the ankle. He's going for a change. And icing on Sioux City.
Jimmy's going to try to stay on and skate it off. I seem to catch him right on the back of the foot, Greg.
Bullock trying to skate that one off. Weber, Bailey, Ferguson, Race, and Barron out for Sioux City. Out to the point, a shot. And it's in the corner. Barron kicks that one alive. Lalonde right on Weber. It's up ahead for Race. Kept in by Corso. Corso a shot, and it goes wide. Race with it for Sioux City. Sioux City's first line of Ferguson, Race, and Barron coming alive in this game. Weber right out in the slot. Barron unable to hang on, and the pass behind Rolston. Watson leaves for Bailey. He tries to give ahead to Barron. Tansel tries to give to Lalonde. The referee breaks that up. And now Race coming in on Corso. Icing, it'll be waved off. And Gazzino will hang on.
Good face-off will be in the St. Clair Shore zone to the right of goalie John Gazima. 16:20 left in the second period. Sioux City leading 2-0.
sends it in. Gazina. And down comes Porter. Porter a long shot. Waddy the save. Kikino has the puck tied up in the corner. Shofstall tying it up. Porter kicking, and now Shofstall kicks it away. And it's tied up. We'll have a face-off in the Sioux City zone. Sioux City playing a very solid game tonight. Taking care of their opportunities and their chances. They had plenty of shots, 20-8. The shots on goal in the first period. St. Clair Shores can't shake their head for not scoring in that period, as they didn't have the greatest chances. They just didn't have enough shots.
Definitely not. And the defense of Sioux City tidying things up. The forwards back-checking superbly in the first period.
Out to the point. Roberts keeps in. A shot, and it's deflected up in the crowd. There's an insane fan in row 1 jumping up to block that. There she is.
She says...
Her sweater and excitement. And she leaped to grab that one.
Now she's wondering why she leaped to grab that.
Obviously not realizing how hard a frozen puck is. Shofstall kicks it away. Now Bullock with it. Bullock back out after being hit in the ankle moments ago. Porter leaves for Noren. And broken up by Fowler. A nice play. They're covering that far side very well. How you doing, Scott? No voice, huh? And the Muskie man himself, Scott Koskovich, in the booth. Now a shot and a kicked away by Watson. Bullock with it. Shofstall kept in by Green. A shot. Watson makes the save. He gloves it and leaves for Fowler. Fowler ahead for Carter. Carter clears the zone. Roberts right in. Roberts tied up by Fowler. Roberts takes a shot at Tony Carter, and he's going to go for a slash.
You bet.
Frustration right there, and Roberts goes an intimidated slash. Watson gets his much-needed drink.
Good first. The St. Clair Shores, Alex Roberts get 2 minutes for slashing. Then at the 5-minute mark of the second period, the Sioux City vaunted power play, which really hasn't been so vaunted so far in the tourney, Craig.
Not vaunted at all, Denny. I'm not even really sure what vaunted means, but it must mean good.
Howard Cosell would know what vaunted is.
Howard would. Puck sent down. Icing waved off as they have a penalty. Weber to Race. Race to Ferguson. This line clicking well tonight. Fergie is shot and it's blocked. A nice block by Brian Corso. Weber with it. Weber across to Bailey. Barron picks it up for Sioux City. Barron a blast, and it goes just wide. Billy Barron had a lot behind that shot, and it missed the post by 6 inches. Weber with it. Weber up the boards for Barron. Barron in the far corner. Fergie, the first one in there after it. Fergie scoops it around. It pounces out. And down comes Corso. Race has his man, Rolston, a long shot and kicked away. And now down comes Mike Race. Race over to Ferguson. Ferguson out front. Barron right there on the doorstep, and Race has it. Race turns instead of going to Bailey. Race, I think, should have gone to Bailey on the point there. Give Bailey a running shot at it. And now Rolston sends it down.
The puck, I noticed, for some reason today, has been taking some strange bounces off the boards.
All day long. Shofstall sends it in the far corner. Bailey tripped up. Dodd, the first one in after that. Bullock keeps that alive. In for Dodd. Dodd, the tip off the side of the goal. Bailey can't keep it in for Sioux City. Watson out for it. Watson ahead for Carter. Carter, a lead pass for Dodd. And Sioux City calls for offsides.
13 seconds left in the penalty. Number 20, Alex Roberts of St. Clair Shores. 13-12 left in the period. Sioux City leading 2-0. Boy, that sure looks good, Craig.
Thanks, Denny. It sure tastes good.
A cold Budweiser, no doubt.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Harry Carey would be proud. Just don't smoke cigars, will you?
No. Bullock with it for Sioux City.
The penalty for St. Clair Shores expired.
Bullock up the boards for Carter. Now Shopstall sends it all the way around. Gazina is supposed to stop it, but it gets past him. Now out in the front, Shopstall turns, but his attempt is broken up. Now Tony Carter, a beautiful job of hustling. Bullock a blast, and it goes off the pipe. Side of the net or the pipe, either one. That was a close. And Reisman ties it up as St. Clair Shores in trouble once again.
Bullock with another blast. I don't think Gazina ever saw hitting the side of the net, or I think maybe even the pipe.
I think if Gazina had saw it, he'd have made a move, and Gazina didn't move a bit. That shot was just kind of like, well, I hope it doesn't go in because I didn't even see it go by me.
Face-off will be to the right. John Gazina, St. Clair Shores.
Checking line out for Sioux City. Big bad Brad Matson, Tom Jenkinson, and Brian Plano. John Weber moving into the face-off circle. I thought for a minute he was going to take the draw, but he won't. The crowd trying to get behind their Musketeers. Of course, this partial crowd, I'm sure is cheering for the Falcons also.
Oh, I'm sure.
Green has it stripped from him by Matson. Jenkinson out front in the direction of Plano. Lippert tied up. Jenkinson goes in, takes a hit. Plano puts a hit on Alex Roberts. Up the boards. Chiquino keeping it in momentarily and still does. But now comes Roberts. Roberts takes a shot at Matson. Chiquino with nice moves. Puck's laying loose, and Weber's going to be the first one there. Weber sends it in the corner. It's nice to see Sioux City clearly being the other team to the puck. And that's the whole key to their success thus far in this game, is being the first players to the puck and doing a smart thing with it. Jenkinson with it. Jenkinson circles away, and now it's cleared. Weber racing for it with Lippert. It's cleared. Chiquino sets it down to himself. And Jenkinson with it. Jenkinson over to Klanow. Klanow cross ice for Matson. Green's there. Green a long shot. Watson clears that one aside. Chiquino takes a hit from Green. Matson right there to scoop that one away. Interception by Noren. A nice play by Weber right in the zone. And kicked away by Pat Watson.
What a save by Waddy.
Jenkinson keeps this one in. And Chiquino sends it down in the direction of Klanow. Sioux City needs a line change. This line's been out for quite a while, and they're going to get one. Ferguson, Race, and Barron come out for the Musketeers. Ferguson, interception, he's hooked, no call. This referee doing a good job of letting the players play aggressive and letting a lot of stuff go on both sides. Now Ferguson with it, and offsides called on the Musketeers. I don't agree with that one, as I don't know who was offsides. Ferguson straddling the blue line until the puck came across.
Close call.
The linesman, Joe Prescott, seeing an offsides.
Face-off just outside the St. Clair Shores blue line. 10:43 left in the second period. Sioux City leading 2-0. We need more goals, Craig. 2-0 is not going to hold up.
No, it's not, and here comes Lalonde on Fowler. Lalonde across to Tansel. Saved by Watson.
What a save by Waddy. Is he robbed Lalonde?
That was Tansel.
Same thing.
On the pass. Yeah, same thing. Now ahead to Tansel again. Bailey with it. Now Lalonde, and it's cleared, but not out. And now Race sends it down, and it's going to be on goal. Nagel back for it. Nagel, forward check by Barron. Nice play by Bill Barron. Up ahead, Ferguson. Or Dodd sends it back in the corner as Race has gone for a line change. Rolston down the wing. Fowler did the only thing he could. He took Lalonde. The pass was in, and Watson had it. As Fowler rushed Lalonde's pass, that gave Watson a chance to come out and break it up. All Tansel could really do was pick a spot and shoot as fast as he could, and Waddy came up big.
And Tansel was one of the finest shots I've seen in this rink in a long time. Doesn't have a lot of backswing behind it, but seems to really take off when he lets go.
He just whips the puck.
Face-off will be to the right of goalie Pat Watson.
The crowd once again trying to get behind these Musketeers.
Okay, I've always said a crowd like this is worth 2 goals a game.
A normal Sioux City crowd has been worth 3 normally during the regular season. Watson makes a save. Bullock sends it around. Phelps and Staley over for it. And Chiquino fans on a clearing attempt, and Phelps has it.
A little late hit by St. Clair Shores. For 23, Chris Lippert.
Reisman with it. Reisman a long shot, it goes wide. Dodd loses it, puck sent back out front, and Chiquino with it. Chiquino in front of his own goal. Staley keeps it in. An attack now put on by the Falcons. Chiquino breaks that up, and Watson will hang on. Ryan Chiquino trying to go right up the middle. Didn't fool Staley a bit, and he kept it in.
The forechecking by St. Clair Shores seems to be coming alive here about halfway through the second period. They're putting a little more pressure on Sioux City, trying to create mistakes.
Porter, number 11, 7, Green, and Daryl Nora, 9, have been rejuvenated. This line, or put back together. Earlier in this game, they were not playing on the same line together. Green and Porter were, but Noren was not with them, which was hurting, I think, as those two complement each other so well. And down comes Brad Matson. Matson sends it in the zone. Gazina hangs on. Bailey a shot. A save in front by the defenseman, and Matson gets there. Now Klanow. Klanow back to the point to Bailey. Bailey a shot. It's broken up, and Porter's going to have a breakaway. Porter on the breakaway. Saved by Watson. Goal. And he gives it to him.
Not a pretty goal as St. Clair Shores player was tripped up after he shot. He slid into Watson and drove it into the net. I'd have to say it's a very questionable call.
Seems as if he pushed it in with his hand while he was going in, but I think it's going to count.
Waddy coming in with that big first save. Referee's discussing that goal now. Waddy still sitting on the ice in disbelief.
And the goal's been disallowed.
No goal. It is unbiased as this announcer is. I think that was a heck of a call.
Almost looked as if Porter was swimming after he took that shot and knocked it in. And maybe a penalty shot coming for a trip, but he got the shot off, so there shouldn't be a penalty shot either. This is going to be exciting.
Curious
And
to
that's
see
what's
how
going to be, a penalty shot. Let's wait for the signal.
I think they call that the wave, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I'm sure Daryl Noren or Porter will have to take the penalty shot. He's out to take it. A left-hander shot, and he has Gretzky Perfecto blade, so look out.
And a penalty shot it will be, Craig. Something you don't see called very often, but one of the most exciting plays in hockey. Number 11, Dave Porter, to take the penalty shot for St. Clair Shores. It's a one-on-one situation. The offensive player against the goalie. He gets but one shot, no rebound.
So many times we miss Pat Watson, or not Pat Watson, but the goalie himself will come up big. People think, well, it's going to be a goal, because how can a goalie do it? But the goalie has more of an opportunity, actually, than the shooter does. A lot of pressure on the shooter of going through his mind, what do I do, what do I do?
The goalie just needs to react. Anticipation.
Porter circles as Dean Youngblood. See if he kicks it with his skate. No, he's going to take it with his stick.
And it's what a save by Waddy! Pat Watson robs Chris Porter on the penalty shot as he's throwing out his right pad.
Oh my, what a save by Pat Watson.
Listen to these fans. Off to the left of goalie Pat Watson. Waddy, it seemed, he came clear out and maybe even tried to intimidate Porter. Definitely the most exciting play in hockey, Craig.
Definitely. The one-on-one confrontation, the shooter and the goalie. This time Watson stacked the pads and jammed him. Watson, in disbelief that they were going to call that a goal, comes to prove that no, that would not be a goal, and no, something is not going to get in unless it's an illegal shot, which was pushed in. And a good call by the referee also to take away the goal as it was pushed in, but also to give the penalty shot. Although I don't agree, he did get a shot off. In the event of him getting a shot off, that would nullify the penalty shot. But also just tripped up and right in. So he says, let's let him work this out, shooter against goalie. As it would have been had he not been tripped, and Watson comes up good, as he did on the first shot. Watson made the save on Porter's first shot in the initial breakaway.
8:06 left, second period. Sioux City still leading 2-0.
Green's clearing attempt goes right into the zone. Chiquino has it. Chiquino across for Race. Race off the boards for Ferguson. Corso tries to clear, and now a step behind. Nagel after it. Nagel to Rolston. 3-on-2 coming. Over to Corso. Corso ridden off by Chiquino. A nice play as Race comes by and gives the puck to Barron. Barron flips it up over top. Ferguson right in. Ferguson still with it. And now Lalonde comes by and sweeps it away. Race with it. Race tries to tip for Barron. And down comes Rolston. Sioux City on a line change. Rolston a shot, a weak shot that goes wide. Corso keeps it in. And now Weber. Weber loses to Lalonde. Broken up by Race. And a shot that goes high over the goal. Shostall clears the zone. And we should have icing on Sioux City. Puck losing momentum. And no, they're not going to call it. Shostall, a near interception, and the puck sent back in the zone. 6:53 left. Reisman nearly intercepted. Bailey a shot, and that goes wide. A lot of times shots from the point that are wide are almost as good as a shot on goal as you get your winger standing there to tip them. Now down comes Bricky. Bricky, not a lot of moves as he's very big. And it's broken up, and now Dodd comes back for Sioux City. Dallas with it. Dallas also that way. Staley with good moves for St. Clair Shores, but his two wingers, not a lot of move, just a lot of muscle. Dodd back to Weber. Weber to Bailey. Bailey off the glass, up ahead for Carter, kept in by Reisman momentarily, but cleared by Carter. Phelps with it. Phelps, a little fire plug for St. Clair Shores. And now up ahead comes Shostall, 2-on-2. Shostall in his own head for Carter, broken up by Phelps. Bricky, a possible break, and he puts it right on the stick of Bailey. Now Porter in the zone. He centers it out. Phelps with it. Dodd dives, makes him set it into the corner. Fowler tying up Green right out front. Noren fans on it. The rebound is cleared by Bailey. Fowler pulled down, and now the puck is cleared. Sioux City playing as a complete team. And now icing called on the Musketeers, but that's all right. They'll take it.
Sioux City getting a big break there.
Noren fanning on it.
Sioux City is getting a little sloppy in their zone. Needs to start tightening things up a bit, Craig.
Not bad for their second period slump, though.
Looking good.
Planow sends it around in the direction of Jenkinson. Jenkinson tries to kick it. Now a shot by Porter, and Watson has his number tonight.
Waddy looking exceptional. Just managed to get his skates closed and his glove behind him before that puck trickled through. .5:24 left second period. Sioux City leading 2-0.
Bullock brings it draw into the corner. Up ahead for Jenkinson, who lets it clear the zone. Green across for Roberts. Roberts sends it in. Watson makes the save. Up ahead for Clanow. Nice play by Clanny. Up ahead for Matson. It's broken up by Roberts. Roberts with that long reach breaks a lot of stuff up. Speaking of long reach, there's Brad Matson trying to get one to Clanow. Now he goes around Fowler. Right in. Watson makes the save, and he'll hang on. 4:54 left in the second period. Still 2-0 Sioux City. It's about the time Sioux City got their goal last period.
Face off in the Sioux City zone. To the left of red-hot Pat Watson.
Should this period end anywhere near this score right now, we're going for a doozy of a third period.
I can hardly wait. Let's go right to it.
Ferguson the draw. He gives up ahead for Billy Barron. Broken up by John Nagel, the captain of the Falcons. Rolston, the other captain on the other side, is broken up by Race. Corso circles in his own zone. Goes behind the goal to set something up. Ferguson trip. No call. Tansel with it. Tansel back checked by Race. Rolston a long shot. Waddy makes the blocker save, and Giacchino with it. Giacchino to Racer. Race across to Barron. Barron with it. Right in the zone. A shot, and it goes just wide and up and out of play. I got a feeling before the night's over, Billy Barron's going to connect on one of those.
He's not missing that far post by very much, Craig. He's getting just inside the blue line between the face-off circle and the blue line and letting him rip. He hasn't been more than a few inches off on each blast.
Draw goes back to the corner where Nagel will control. Nagel being checked there by Race and Ferguson. This first line for Sioux City, as are the rest of them, coming alive in this tournament, and especially in this big game. Broken up a nice play by Rolston to catch that one out of midair. Race tying him up, and we'll have a face-off. Line change coming for Sioux City.
Face-off will be in the St. Clair Shores zone. To the left of goalie John Gazina. 4 minutes left in the period. You know, both teams, Craig, have got to know that this is it. Listen to those fans. We love them.
gets past Fowler. Carter there. Carter circles. Ricky can't get into the zone without Shostall stopping him. And Phelps goes back for the puck. Icing called on Sioux City. And the play will come back into the Sioux City zone. To the right of goalie Pat Watson.
Okay, I was going to say, both teams knowing there is no tomorrow. The golf clubs come out in the morning. So much intensity in this game.
Exactly, the golf clubs come out tomorrow. The only difference is that one team will be wearing sunglasses from too much champagne and the other team will think the sun doesn't bother them a bit. Phelps with it. Carter. Fowler with it. Fowler leads Dodd. Dodd sends it in the zone, a nice play. Icing waved off. Reisman with it. Reisman leaves it in the corner. Dodd. Back for Bailey. Bailey keeps it in and sends it around. No one over there but Reisman. Carter getting there now. Fowler keeps it in to Carter. And now Carter's tied up. Bailey with it. Bailey over for Dodd. Dodd a long shot. Looked as almost a full Gazina as he kind of flinched on it. But it goes wide. Now Dodd again. Dodd drives into the zone as Sioux City goes on a line change. A full-scale line change. But right away, Matson in there before they can clear the zone.
Penalty coming up on Sioux City.
St. Clair Shores.
St. Clair Shores. I'm so used to looking at the home team.
Ferguson, Rayson Barron out for Sioux City.
Gulls for roughing at 17-22 in the Musketeer power play, but this is an advantageous for St. Clair Shores, Craig, with all that open ice.
Yeah, it is, Denny. Noren and Green, so dangerous in the penalty killing situation. You think you got an advantage, and they put them out there, and there goes your advantage. But with this line out for Sioux City, they've been controlling the play whenever they're out there. Barron with it. Barron a wraparound over for Race, and he's just there a second too late. Weber for Race. Broken up. Weber keeps it in momentarily. Ferguson bats it into the corner. We got a high stick coming. And they play it, and it's out. Ferguson sends it in the zone. Hooks on the back of the goal. Green. He slams one around. Barron with a nice play to keep that one alive. Gives to Race. Now Noren with it. Noren sends it all the way down. Watson stops that and gives to Bullock. Sioux City on the line change. Bullock's pass too far for Scott Shostall. Green into the zone. Now Racer with it. Race and Rolston. Race comes away with it. Race ahead for Shostall. Tried to tap it past Porter and couldn't get it past him. Weber ahead for Shostall. Shostall into the zone. Shostall lets one go. Score!
Shostall with a blast from the slot. Stopped by goalie John Gazina with the rebound.
Weber should get an assist also.
Play just inside the crease, and there to put it home was Rick Dodd. A power play goal. At 17-39.
Give an assist. We'll give one to Weber also. Weber is the one that gave the puck to Shostall initially.
Craig, we really needed that.
Yeah, we did, Denny. Just a little momentum booster before going into intermission. Still plenty of time for another goal, though, for either team. As he said before, you can't count St. Clair Shores out.
The St. Clair Shores in here is like being a visiting team in Fenway Park in Boston. The game is never over.
He didn't get here so impressively by bowing out early in the game. Tansel with it. Tansel takes the shot. And Sioux City's going to pick up a penalty. Lalonde holding up. Lalonde very patient with the puck. Very patient. He's going to walk right in. Matson pokes it away. Matson's going to get a hook. And so this time, St. Clair Shores will go on the power play. Sioux City with a shorthanded goal already this evening.
Well, again, this period is in the last period. Sioux City will finish it up shorthanded. Hopefully with the same effectiveness, Greg.
Brad Matson, not known for being a hooker, gets picked up for hooking.
I'd say something, but I'm not going to.
Tansel has it broken up. Dodd with it. Dodd sends it down ice slowly, and Tansel must come back for it.
Less than a minute in the period.
Nagel with it. Nagel across center ice, almost losing control into the zone. He may drop it back for Green. Instead, he's checked. Tansel keeps it free momentarily. And Bailey sends it ahead. Schofstall down after it. Schofstall and Green fighting after it. Schofstall, an excellent penalty killer as he's so strong. And icing on St. Clair Shores.
You know, when I see icing on a power play, to me that shows signs of a little frustration. The face-off will go back into the St. Clair zone. 23 seconds left in the second period. Sioux City leading 3-0.
A lot of frustration, and that's mainly caused by the penalty killing of Sioux City.
What a yeoman job they've done tonight.
.23 seconds left in the second period. Still 1:18 remaining in the penalty. Tansel with it. St. Clair Shores leaving out their same power play line. Ferguson with a poke check. Tansel's going to go right in the zone this time. And offsides as Joe Prescott right on the line.
That's Ralston offside.
Ralston not agreeing with that. But Joe Prescott not to be mistaken on that call. Down on one knee, right on the line, he called it.
10 seconds left in the period. Face off just outside the Musketeer zone.
Tansel across for John Nagel, the captain. It's in on Watson. Bullock blasting off the boards. Now Ferguson controls. He tries to backhand, and that's going to do it for the period.
The big play of the second period, Craig. The penalty shot really seems to have stunned St. Clair Shores.
27-25 shots on goal now. St. Clair Shores out shooting Sioux City 19-5. Sioux City coming away with 1 goal. St. Clair Shores 0. Penalty shot on Pat Watson. Watson comes up big. And Sioux City leads 3-0. The only goal of that period at 18:29. The goal by Rick Dodd on assist from Schofstall, a power play goal. And Sioux City goes up 3-0. Sioux City 20 minutes away. 20 hard-working minutes away from their first national championship ever. And St. Clair Shores, I'm sure they'll have a lot to say about it, but Sioux City going in with a 3-0 lead.
Well, Craig, you know, it's nice to sit here and think 3-0 is a good lead, but against a team like St. Clair Shores, it isn't much at all. They've got so much offensive firepower.
You know, Danny, it's not a big lead normally, but in these circumstances, Sioux City with so much adrenaline pumping, Sioux City sensing this in their home ice, over 2,500 fans here. A standing room only crowd at home, a chance to win the national championship for the first time ever. These guys can sense it. They won the league championship. They won the playoff championship of their league. The only last goal is for win a national championship, and these guys want to do it, and I think they can do it.
They're hungry.
Very hungry. Beating St. Clair Shores to the puck. St. Clair Shores with 19 shots, and you got to credit Pat Watson. Watson with only 8 shots in the first period. Sioux City's offense and stuff keeping Watson in the game on that chance. And Watson with 19 shots against him in the second, keeping the Sioux City in that period. So we'll be back in 14 minutes and 16 seconds or for you guys, just to
along with Craig Stover and Kurt Stover here, the Sioux City Auditorium for the third period of the 1986 Junior A National Tournament Championship game between the St. Clair Shore Falcons and the Sioux City Musketeers. It would have so far been a tremendous hockey game. Sioux City leading 3-0 after 2 periods. On goals by Tim Bullock, Mike Race, and a power play goal by Rick Dodd in the second period. Something we need to look to is maybe St. Clair Shores with all that explosive firepower. I don't think we can get by with just a 3-0 lead. I'd like to see a little more cushion. Goalie Pat Watson for Sioux City has been absolutely magnificent tonight, stopping all 27 shots, including 19 in the second period. One of those a penalty shot by Chris Porter. As Porter came in alone, made one move, tried to cut behind Waddy, and Waddy stuck the pad out for the save. Sioux City will start out the third period, one man short for 58 seconds. The Musketeers 1 period away from the championship.
20. Whoops. Talking without a mic. 20 long, hard-working minutes.
This game is definitely not over, Craig.
We have 58 seconds of extra hard work. Killing off the penalty to Brad Matson. There you see Matson right down there towering over the team.
Matson at 6'5", 220. The gentle giant. That line has been exceptional here in the playoffs, Craig. Buzzing around the other team, creating scoring opportunities, checking, working hard. But every line for Sioux City has been that way.
Definitely. Had the lines not been that way, Sioux City would not be here right now. It has to be a team effort in the national tournament, and that's what both these two teams have had. Sure, Tansel, Lalonde, and Rolston are on top of the scoring, but if you look down farther, you see that everyone is in on the scoring for St. Clair Shores. St. Clair Shores, we can expect to control the play and just come out storming here to try and get something going in this first period. And in the first part of this third, that's really the key to them succeeding is for them to come out and get a big momentum change. There's a nice play. Lalonde into the zone. Lalonde gets a shot up. Waddy makes the save and he'll hang on.
.37 seconds left in that Musketeer minor to Brad Matson.
Falcons have to get something going on this power play. Rolston. Rolston across. Nagel a shot and a save by Watson. Lalonde with it. They like to go to the weak side. Tansel in front for Rolston, a tip. Bailey sends it around. Race is going to be there. Race kicks it ahead to Ferguson one-on-one. Tansel, not a defenseman, a shot. Gazina gloves it. Ferguson maybe should have gone one-on-one to try and beat Tansel, as Tansel is not a defenseman, only on the power play where they see a lot of offense, but not many situations of one-on-one. Here comes Tansel into the zone. Across, and they score.
Well, as we were saying, explosive firepower by St. Clair Shores. You can't shut them down a whole night. Maybe a slight screen set up by Tim Bullock on Pat Watson, but nonetheless, it's a goal for St. Clair at 1:03 of the third period.
Number 7, Jeff Green. The assist to number 22, Chris Matson.
Tansel, the kicker, gets the assist. Not a lot of people here are going to forget Tansel kicking Dodd when he was down and no call in the first period. kind of the sign of a baby. But Green, who's been a thorn in the side and a very good player, aggressive, always hardworking, and very good player. His 4th goal against the Musketeers in this tournament alone. A hat trick the other night and a high stick. The faceoff will go inside the zone. And it's 3-1.
Faceoff will be to the left of goalie John Gazina. 18:51 left in the 3rd period.
Shofstall a shot and it goes wide. Weber and Dallas racing for it. Weber, a nice play. And a hand pass called. Sioux City's got to continue to beat the other team to the puck. That's how they got this lead. Now in order to keep it, they're going to have to continue to play the exact same way they played all evening. Shofstall wins the draw. It's cleared down. Fowler back for it. Daryl Noren right on him. Fowler circles away from Noren. Up ahead, Dallas kept that in momentarily, and now Dodson's at the far corner. Carter with the puck. He's tied up by Alex Roberts. Carter walks right out with it. Slips it underneath, trying to go for Shofstall, and down comes St. Clair Shores. Porter with it. Porter right in the zone, out front. Puck's cleared away, now a rebound by Dallas, and a goal.
St. Clair Shores storming back here in the 3rd. 2 goals in the first minute and 50 seconds. And we've got a brand new hockey game.
Game. And now St. Clair Shores, the team skating. They're skating very free hockey game right now. Clanow, over to Clanow. A lot of momentum has shifted to St. Clair Shores. They look like they have the young legs. Bullock has it. Bullock, nice play to weave past some players. Clanow into the zone and Lego. Jenkinson pulled down, no call. 3-on-2 coming for St. Clair Shores. Staley a shot. Lippert tries to center, it's behind the goal. Matson with it. And Giacchino. Kino, a long pass for Clanow too far. And icing called on Sioux City.
St. Clair Shores, so much like Sioux City in their explosive firepower, putting in 2 goals in the first minute and 50. 2 tremendously offensive teams, Craig.
St. Clair Shores putting to rest Denny. And icing called on Sioux City. Any thoughts that Sioux City fans might have had of an easy victory here tonight? As Sioux City went up 3-0, St. Clair Shores comes right back. Last night we saw Rochester do the same thing. Sioux City went up 3-0. Rochester came back 4-3. And then Sioux City came back with 5 unanswered goals. Sioux City, an explosive team, and let's hope they explode before St. Clair Shores comes back. Roberts pokes it in. Offside's waved off. And Ferguson into the zone. Across the race. And races shot goes off the back of the goal. Lalonde in his own zone. Up ahead for Roberts, too far on icing. Called on St. Clair Shores.
And almost by Sioux City as Fergie found Racer coming across the slot. Racer with the puck just a little too much far ahead of him. Could not get off a good shot. 16:48 left in the 3rd period. Sioux City up 3-2.
Dodd, Shofstall, and Carter for Sioux City. Carter breaks that up, but down comes Green. Across the crease. Shofstall with it. He pokes it ahead. St. Clair Shore starting to come away with the puck now. Dodd sends it in. Gazina stops that for Corso. Fowler a shot, and it goes high and over the goal. Green pokes at that one. Dodd keeps it in momentarily. Now controls. Offside's coming on Sioux City, and it's going to be just inside. Just on the St. Clair Shore side of the red line.
The games like this are tough on an old man, Craig.
Matson held by Roberts. Staley sends it out to center ice. And Jenkinson picks up a trip, so a power play for St. Clair Shores.
Amazing how the referee saw that penalty. The penalty by Sioux City's Tom Jenkinson, tripping at 4:03 of the third. That devastating St. Clair Shores power play.
Green sends it on the boards. Lalonde and Rolston back after it. Race comes out with it. Race sends it down and all the way down. Gazina loses his stick. Lalonde up the boards for Green. Almost broken up by Race. They got Tansel on the far side. Ferguson watching him. Green into the zone. Across for Lalonde. Tansel a blast. Then it's broken up by Rolston. Rolston, his own teammate, got a skate on that. Now Tansel, a shot, a save. Puck swing loose and cleared just through the crease. A lot of size. And now Tansel, a shot, broken up by Bailey, and Ferguson sends it down. Now Ferguson taking a check from behind the play. A cross check. Down comes Rolston. To Lalonde. Saved by Watson. Takino trying to tie up the puck. And he does. With 14:47 left and 51 seconds left in Jenkinson's minor.
Sioux City can manage to kill off this penalty. It should create a little momentum back to their side, hopefully. St. Clair Shores all fired up for this third period.
Nagel controls. Over to Corso. Corso a shot. Waddy makes the save. Bullock all the way around, and it gets past Nagel. Now Dodd. Dodd and Shofstall, 2-on-1. Dodd back to Shofstall. Score!
A short-handed goal! Rick Dodd doing a lot of hard work. Poking that puck in the offensive zone. Centering a pass to Rick. To Scott Shofstall, who drove it home. That goal at 5:26 of the third period. 2 shorthanded goals tonight for Sioux City, who has done that all year.
And Bullock sends it down.
27 seconds left in the period. In the penalty. Who am I? Where am I?
Mamma mia. Rolston controlling. Chiquino as he cranks one up. Lalonde losing the puck and his stick. And Tansel with 5 seconds left in the penalty. Puck sent across. Chiquino and then he slaps it back down. Rolston controlling. And now Bullock. Bullock trying to get a whistle and does. Sioux City with a momentum change. A shorthanded goal, their second shorthanded goal. Getting their special teams coming in effect greatly for Sioux City tonight.
Superbly, we got a power play goal from Rick Dodd and 2 shorthanded goals. One from the racer and one from Shafi.
The breeze.
The face off at the Sioux City end. To the right of goalie Pat Watson, 13:43 left in the third period. Sioux City up 4-2.
Roberts to drive. Plano makes the stop. And offside's called on Sioux City. Tommy Jenkinson keeping his cool very well tonight.
He needs to. We don't need a stupid penalty by anyone tonight. Not against a team with the skaters, the shooters of St. Clair Shores. Brad Matson being held offside on that play. Muskie fan Scott Koskovich leading 2,500 roaring fans and cheers. Face off at center ice, shot into the St. Clair zone.
A brilliant play on defense. Leads a 3-on-2. Gazina will hang on. Now Plano knocked down by Dallas. And Sioux City will bring on a line change.
Gallus with a late hit. No goal.
St. Clair Shores scoring 2 goals this period. Cutting it to 2-3, making it exciting. Sioux City adding to the excitement by a shorthanded goal by Scott Schofstall on assist from Rick Dodd. A beautiful feed. Gazina going all the way to Dodd, and Schofstall letting loose a shot that caught the top corner. I think Gazina thought all the way Dodd was going to shoot that one, as he was in no position for Schofstall's shot.
Not at all.
Which was a brilliant move.
Referee waving it off. I really don't know why. I did not hear a whistle.
The puck in before the whistle was blown.
Evidently the referee had lost sight of the puck and blew his whistle. Face off to the left of goalie John Gazina. 12:58 left in the third period.
Tansel, he's got Rolston on the far side. His pass is behind him. Rolston sends it around where Watson has it. Leaves for Bailey. Bailey ahead for Ferguson, who tips it over in the direction of Barron. Control by a shot. And Tansel misses the far post. Lalonde keeps it in. Bullock over to Race. Race ahead for Ferguson. Ferguson dumps it in the zone and takes a hit. Nagel hit by Barron. Corso to Tansel. Cancel across for Rolston. A shot, and he scores.
Not at all. He just got a piece of it, but he seemed to come out maybe just a little too far on his angle to the right, leaving a lot of net open. That cutting it back to a 1-goal lead for Sioux City. That goal at 7:42 of the third period. Quite a game, Craig, quite a game.
Robert sends it in the zone. Giacchino and Bricky in there after it. Bricky holding Giacchino. And now Rick Dodd. Dodd, who got him started last time with a rush. Dodd a blast, and he fans on it. Puck sent around. Kept in by Weber, a nice play. Weber again keeps the puck in. Now he's pulled down.
.47 left in the third period. Sioux City leading by just a single goal, 4-3. Face-off just inside the St. Clair zone blue line.
Weber keeps the puck in. The puck's still in. Carter keeps it in. Green with it. Broken up by Dodd. Shotstall. Breezes through. And now Staley has it. The Shotstall is held by Roberts. And offside. Carter holds Scott Bricky offsides, and we'll have a line change. 4-3, anyone's game. We get a shot at Sioux City captain Tim Bullock. Bullock, a USHL veteran. And John Nagel skating in there to see what else is going on. See if he's missing out on anything. Jenkinson misses wide on the backhand. Fowler sends it around the boards. Jenkinson bounces one out, and it's cleared away by Nagel, but not out as Matson controls. Matson sends one in, and it goes up and over the out of play.
Good hustle by Brad Matson, keeping that puck in.
Sioux City offsides. Jenkinson and Nagel getting twisted up in the corner. In the zone. Klanow after it, and Fowler's back for it. Fowler takes a hit as Klanow clears it in. Fowler brings it in. And offsides, there's a bad call. Joe Prescott getting a little whistle happy. And Fowler and Nagel having words.
Both teams will change lines. Face-off will be in the St. Clair Shores and Falcons zone. I'll get this outside the blue line.
Offsides was called on Sioux City. Ferguson controlling a draw. Bailey off the boards. And the line to Roberts. Ahead to Tansel. Tansel sends it in. Watson leaves for Bailey. Bailey around the boards. And Green has it. Green sends it in. Around to Barron. Tansel controls that, and Roberts is not in the zone. Now Roberts is pulled down. And offsides coming up, and we'll have a face-off just inside the Sioux City red line.
10-13 left in the third period of this championship game. Sioux City leading by just a single goal, 4-3. Well, a couple of insurance goals right now wouldn't be so bad, Craig.
No, they wouldn't be bad at all. But you figure a couple insurance goals and a couple returns by St. Clair Shores, and we're going to end up right where we are right now. Now Race is going.
Mike Race will get a tripping penalty, I think. That at the 9:54 mark of the third period.
9 minutes 54 seconds of the third period. Musketeers line penalty by number 10, Mike Race. 2 minutes interference. Penalty 9:54.
Referee calls it interference. Sioux City will be short-handed. A golden opportunity for St. Clair's to tie this game up now, Craig.
Milan, Green, Rolston, Tansel, and Alex Roberts out. The big power play line. Tansel across to Roberts. Shot saved by Watson. Weber kicks the puck free. Bailey tries to clear. Shopstall controls. And now Roberts does. Puck sent back in. Green holds it from going in offsides. And Lalonde has it. Lalonde waiting time. A lot of patience on the part of Mike Lalonde. Roberts keeps it in. Wide open is Lalonde on the far side, and they can't get it to him. Now Lalonde to Rolston. To Green, back to Roberts. Roberts walks around him. Shostall trying to get a whistle. Now Weber. And we get one.
1:13.
Minute 13 left in the penalty to Mike Race. 9:19 left in the third period.
Matson and Ferguson coming out for Sioux City. Tansel remaining on the power play. He's going to play the point. Green, Noren, and Porter, the regular line out there. And Matson splits the D. Porter across the blue line, sends it around. Ferguson's there. Noren gets there first. Porter. And Green sends. Now Tansel a shot up into the crowd. And they're saying it's going off as Brian Chiquino. No, they say Tansel blasted it right over. Green with a point-blank shot. Waddy comes up big. 8:54 left in the third period. And 49 seconds left in Mike Race's penalty. Noren controls. Over to Green, over to Nagel. Nagel sends it around. Watson stops it for Sioux City. Bullock blasts it around the boards, and it takes a nice bounce off the glass. And back for Nagel. Nagel checked there by Fergie. Green across the blue line, over for Noren. Daryl Noren for Green. Green over in the direction of his brother, other Green. Nagel. Broken up by Ferguson. Fergie can't clear the zone. Mike Green keeps it in. And they say it didn't clear out front. And Matson's going to get there. And he's going to kill off this penalty. Shostall intercepts into the zone. Over to Carter. Carter, a nice move. Back for Shostall. Score! Oh!
No!
It went in. The net moved. I thought for sure that went in.
Craig, I thought he had it in the top corner.
And Green tired, so he used the hand pass. I thought that puck went in. I saw the net move, and I saw the puck. And it must have gone over.
.43 left. Action is wild at the auditorium here in Sioux City tonight. Sioux City leading 4-3.
This is everything a championship game should be. Weber keeps it in, Shostall the tip, and it just goes wide. Roberts with it. He clears out. Dodd intercepts that. Broken up by Bricky, who's trying to snap his helmet. And Dodd into the zone. Dodd blasts one, but it goes wide. Dallas goes rink wide, broken up. Bailey controls to Carter. Shostall sends it in the zone. Along the boards, Dodd. And now Corso. Corso hit by Shostall. Staley with it. Staley tries to get past Carter and does. Ahead to Dallas. Dallas nearly poke checked. Now a long shot, broken up by Weber. Now the puck playing under Weber. Bailey has it. Bailey sends it down ice. We're going to have icing on Sioux City. And a line change coming up for both teams.
Puck will go back to the Sioux City zone to the right of goalie Pat Watson. 6:40 left in the third period. I'm getting close to that squeamish time, Craig.
I'm already there, Denny. Puck gets past Nagel at the point. And a hand pass called on John Nagel of St. Clair Shores.
Sure is getting hot up here. Somebody turn the heat on.
The heat's on down below us. Watson leaves for Fowler. Fowler to Race. Race ahead to Ferguson. Had Ferguson controlled, he could have got it to Barron. Instead, he kicks it into the zone. Nagel with it. Over for Green, too far. Lalonde will get there, but Bullock gets there first. And now Tansel with it. Rolston, he scored from there the last time. Watson will hang on to this one.
Sioux will go with a whole-scale line change. Setting out the Matson. Clano and Jenkinson line. About this time last night, these boys put together a couple goals on this line.
Last night and the night before against St. Clair Shores. Jenkinson with it for Sioux City. Jenkinson sends it in. Grazina hangs on. Clano and Jenkinson trying to tie it up. Weber keeps it in momentarily, but now comes Green. A long shot, a save by Watson. Now Roberts with the rebound. Noren has it on his stick. A backhand pass. Bailey clears it down. It'll never reach for icing. Now Clano, shot, and a save. Clano trying to dig it out from Corso. Clano saying, go ahead and hit me. Spend the next 2 minutes in the box. Sioux City on a line change.
Eddie countering with the Shostall-Dodd Carter line.
Nagel taking off Reisman and Corso. And now Bricky, Staley, and Lippert come on.
Face-off will be to the left of goalie John Gazzina of St. Clair's. 5:22 left in the third. Mamma mia. Thanks, Rudy, wherever you are.
And a missed drop. And we'll do it again, 5:21. This crowd anxious for a Sioux City goal. I'd hate to see what this place would do now if we scored.
Cameraman Kurt Stover says he'd like to see it.
And a hook coming up on Shostall.
Well, Sioux City will be tested again.
Some lopsided calls coming this period. Not a call against St. Clair Shores yet.
I suppose it'd be too much to ask for another shorthanded goal.
Never too much to ask. Icing on St. Clair Shores. 5 minutes left. Exactly, 1:51 left in the penalty. Shostall still steaming in the penalty box. How can the referee call a hook something as minute as that when he's been letting so much go already in the game?
Face off in the St. Clair zone to the left. Goalie John Gazzina.
Racer and Tansel in the corner after it. Tansel has it. He's having trouble along the boards. Now he comes out. And Ferguson's right on him. Finally, they get it to Mike Lalonde. Back to Tansel. Up to Lalonde. Across the line. Lalonde sends it in the corner. Where Green. Green has trouble handling it. The puck in the corner. Green sends it back to Roberts. Roberts with a good shot. Now Green. They got Lalonde wide open on the far side. Tansel goes back inside. Bullock out muscles Green. Now Rolston trying to dig it loose, and Roberts with it. Over to Tansel. And he sends it through to Rolston. Rolston to Green. What a power play for St. Clair Shores. Now Bullock trying to get a whistle, and Rolston has it. Out to Roberts. Into Rolston, back to Tansel. Saved by Watson, rebound, save. Whistle blown a long time ago. Green going to a lot of extra effort of bracing his stick and getting dumped for nothing as the puck trickles wide.
3 big saves by goalie Patty Watson.
And we've got penalties coming up.
I'm sure Bullock is going to go.
As well as Ron Rolston.
Over 51 seconds. St. Clair will have a 4-3 man advantage.
Lalonde with the puck, a shot, and it goes high over the glass. The rebound's poked away by Watson. Now Bailey ties up Lalonde in the corner. Lalonde so good at getting away. And Weber clears the zone. Lalonde poke check. Dodge tries to clear. Here's Tansel. Tansel across for Green to Lalonde. Score.
You could see that one coming.
And it's 4-all.
by St. Clair, so explosive. For 3 minutes and 28 seconds, we got a brand new hockey game. It's like starting off back at 0.
Fowler kicks the puck away. They're still fighting for it. Matson kicks to Clanow. Clanow across to Matson, and Chiquino will get there. Chiquino pokes into the zone. Porter back after it. Nagel with it now. Nagel across for Porter. Porter ahead for Noren. Noren in the zone. Poked away by Matson. Now across. Fowler breaks that up. Fowler to Clanow. Clanow can't handle the pass. Green across for Nagel. Nagel a long pass broken up by Chiquino. Matson breaks that up momentarily. He takes a shot, and we got a penalty coming up on Green. A high stick. And Sioux City will take the power play.
Well, Craig, this late in the game, the power play looks ever so good. Just as St. Clair Shores, they scored on one just a few short seconds ago.
Bailey in the Sioux City zone with the puck. Over for John Weber. To race. Shot. And it bounces over Ferguson's stick. So close for Tim Ferguson. This time Bailey gives the head to Fergie. Fergie sends up and over the glass. Cancel tries to smack it down. Race with it. Race over to Bailey. Bailey across to Weber. Weber over to Bailey. Bailey mishandles the pass. Gives to Ferguson. To Race. Race says Weber breaking across. And Bailey sends it around. To Race. Sioux City on a 4-on-5 situation. Ferguson tries to stuff one and Gazina makes the save. 1:54 remaining in the game, 1:11 in the minor. Sioux City will have a power play for almost the entire game.
What a game, Craig, what a game.
Like we said before, St. Clair Shores can never be counted out.
And they just had to go and prove it to us.
Fowler keeps the puck in. And now Rolston clears. Bullock's hit by Lippert. That's Bricky. And now Bullock with it. Bullock around the boards for Fowler. Fowler head for Dodd. Now Bricky with it. Dodd gloves it. Hangs on. Dodd with skating room. Dodd lets the blast go. Broken up by Corso. And now Bullock with it. Bullock across for Fowler. Fowler turns. Fowler lets a long shot go. Dodd and Corso went after it. Dodd gets a stick on it. Shopstall's there. Shopstall being hooked by Bricky. And we get a face-off in the zone with 1:13 remaining and 30 seconds left in the minor. Overtime looks very possible right now, Denny.
Very, very possible. Something that maybe deep back in my mind I have kind of expected.
Buskies with a second man advantage right now, the crowd, as they're trying to get into this game. And another face-off as Carter and Tansel cover the puck up. Back to Fowler. Fowler, a shot from the point. Oh, and it goes just through the crease. Dodd back to Bullock. Bullock kept it in momentarily. And a minute left in the period. It's 4-4. Fowler circles in his own zone. Sends a lead pass for Schofstall. Icing waved off. Schofstall fighting for it in the corner. And with 5 seconds left in the penalty, Ferguson, Race and Barron will come on for the Musketeers. Oh, so close. That puck could have trickled in.
Just trickle wide of the far corner.
Fowler shoots. Schofstall tips, and the puck goes just wide.
Fans are on their feet here at the Audi.
At even strength. Lalonde with it. Up ahead to Green. To Rolston. A shot. And a save by Watson.
That puck labeled for the far corner, Craig. .31 seconds left. Third period. Face off to the right of Sioux City goalie Pat Watson.
Brian Clanow coming out to take the draw. The draw into feet, and Weber controls. Weber gives to Clanow. Race clears. Clanow brings it into the draw, into the zone with 17 seconds remaining. Roberts sends it around. Bullock at the point. Bullock lets one go. Clanow tries to wrap one out front. 8 seconds left. We're going to go to overtime. 4 seconds. And a hand pass with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, Craig, as it was the other night, a 5-5 tie. Tonight there won't be such a thing.
No, there won't. One of the teams is going to end up with 5 goals, but the other with only 4.
3 seconds left in the period. Face off just outside the Musketeer zone.
Sioux City going into the third period, leading 3-0, coming out with a 4-4 tie.
But like we said so much during this tournament, St. Clair Shores is such an explosive offensive team. You can't give them the power play. They work it so well with Tansel, Ralston, Green, Doran. So many great players. You had to expect a 4-4 tie. Each team basically dead even.
2 goals in the first minute 50 by St. Clair Shores. Brought them to within 3-2. Number 7, Green from Tansel. That started off at 103. Then number 19, Dallas from 9, Noren. That made it 3-2. Sioux City Schofstall, a shorthanded goal from Dodd, made it 4-2. Then just a few minutes later, number 10, Rolston from Tansel, and number 2, Brian Corso. That made it 4-3. And just a few minutes ago on the power play, Lalonde was not to be denied. And an assist from Green and Tansel. And that's where we stand right now as we're waiting overtime. And we'll be back in a few seconds with that.
Welcome back to the Sioux City Auditorium. The championship game 1986 Junior A tournament. The Sioux City Musketeers and the St. Clair Shore Falcons. We will be going into overtime. Score knotted at 4 at the end of 3 periods. The St. Clair Shores with a valiant comeback, scoring 4 goals in the 3rd period. Sioux City putting in 1. And what has got to be the most exciting game I have ever been at. As the rules in A-House tourneys, teams will change ends. There will be a 10-minute sudden death overtime. If neither team scores in that 10 minutes,
which I'm sure they will,
I can't see as offensive a team as these both Sioux City and St. Clair are going 10 minutes without a goal.
Rochester Mustangs, United States Hockey League, took the bronze.
USHL team won the bronze this afternoon in overtime. Let's see if one can do it tonight. For all of you that gave a biased comment in the first 3 periods, this is probably the most unbiased you'll hear us.
Because if you're sitting going to listen to us here in overtime, I'll tell you one commentator.
Go ahead, tell us.
That's going to be rooting for the Sioux City Musketeers.
They've worked all year for this. Looks like Gazina going to put it on a mask down there. Oh, he just hasn't put it on yet. Gump Worsley. Rumors of Gump being in the crowd, shouting. Gazina going to try and impress him by playing Gump style.
4-4 overtime.
The starting lines for each team starting. The power play line starting for St. Clair Shores. Fergie gets the draw back to Fowler. Fowler sends it in. Oh, and it's off the crossbar. Race off the pipe, off the crossbar.
I don't think Gazina ever saw it. As Racer used the defenseman as a screen. A lot of close calls.
8 seconds.
Face off just outside the St. Clair zone.
I hope the pipes help us at the other end. Fowler sends it around. Race in there first. Race losing control to Tansel. And offsides. If he's going to skate after the whistle, someone ought to hit him after the whistle. That's the way I feel. But then he's been pretty shifty, and no one's really got a hold of Lalonde all tournament.
An absolutely superb skater.
With the exception of Roberts, this entire line on their way to Division I college hockey. Puck along the boards. Ferguson. He clears the zone, but it's out to Rolston. Now Race. Race keeps it away. Bullock takes a shot at Tansel. Let's Fowler back in the zone. Fowler over for Barron. Ahead. Ferguson across for Race. Icing going to be called on Sioux City. And it is, as Race was on the other side of the red line. And so a face-off in the Sioux City zone.
9:13 left in overtime. Face-off will be to the left of Sioux City goalie Pat Watson. The City coming out with the Shawstall, Carter, Dodd line. Bailey and Weber on defense.
Carter clears the zone. Nagel back for it. Nagel across to Green. Green back to Nagel. Nagel with room. Up ahead, too far. Weber clears to Shawstall on the breakaway. A save by John Gazina as Shawstall had a breakaway in overtime. Now Noren a long shot, and it's
Off the ceiling into the balcony.
So Shasta with an opportunity.
Shafi with a golden opportunity in overtime on a breakaway. I'll guarantee you he doesn't miss many of those.
Shafi with a breakaway goal already on Gazina earlier. Now in the other game, the 5-5 tie, where he 5-holed Gazina. Looked like he tried to do it again, and Gazina closed the pads. St. Clair Shores going right back with their #1 line. Now Lalonde hitting the head. He's back up. Matson breaks it up. Lalonde circles, and it's poked out by Brad Matson. Bullock in the zone. Up the boards for Clanow. Kept in by Rolston. Across the crease. Green gets a stick on it. Now Lalonde centers. Green fires. And Clanow with it. Clanow across for Jenkinson. Jenkinson upended by Tansel. Matson again back checking in. Tansel with it right down the slot. And a shot. Chiquino clears it away, and Jenkinson will be on a breakaway. Jenkinson tried to give to Clanow as he was running out of steam. A lot of wide open play for overtime.
End-to-end action.
Bullock for Sioux City. Green with it. Green into the zone. Bullock handles. Clears over the boards. Bullock spins out of the zone, and Noren picks it up. Now a long shot, and Watson makes the save. Out to the point. And offside's called on St. Clair Shores. 7:13 remaining, but it doesn't matter, because we're going to be here till someone scores.
And I might be here even longer. Face off just outside the Musketeer zone. Tim Ferguson to take the draw.
Tansel with it. Tansel, I don't think's left the ice yet. Into the zone, a shot, and it goes wide. It's going to clear the zone. Race being held. This referee just letting everything go in the overtime session. Down comes number 9, Noren, a shot, a block by Bailey, and Weber has it. Tansel has it almost stripped away by Race. Now across, Barron intercepts that. Along the boards to Racer. Puck sent back in the zone where Bailey will retreat after it. Bailey ahead for Race. Ferguson with it. Ferguson sends it in. Sioux City seems to be running out of gas. Roberts a long shot, a save by Watson. Kept in by Lalonde. Now Rolston. Centered Bailey, and Watson will hang on.
Please report to section 19. Team position, please report to section 19.
That's the person that got hit by the puck off the ceiling. It came right down into section 19. May have caught the lady in the nose.
.608 left in overtime. The face off to the left of Sioux City goalie Pat Watson.
And a face-off in the Sioux City zone. Tansel and Roberts out. Tansel out right away. Tansel must be in great physical condition because it's the first time he's left the ice and he's back on right away. Shostal had a breakaway and Race has hit the crossbar. That's the Sioux City opportunities. We've had plenty on the St. Clair Shores opportunities also. Bullock circles in the own zone. Roberts keeps that in. Roberts keeps another one in. Broken up by Fowler. And the puck cleared by Dodd, but not out. Lalonde to Rolston. Carter tips that aside. Fowler now with it. And Fowler draws a whistle as we'll have a face-off again in the Sioux City zone.
A lot of action here. The Sioux City zone. I think we ought to go down to that other end for a while, Craig.
I think so, Denny. The checking line out for the Musketeers right now. Bailey with it for the Musketeers. Bailey sends it in the zone. Gazina leaves that for Nagel. Nagel clears around. Kept in by Weber momentarily, and out comes the St. Clair Shores Falcons. Staley right in the zone. Staley holds up over to Nagel. Nagel's got a wide open shot. Saved by Watson. And Weber lays on it. Oh, a close call for John Nagel, and a close call for the Musketeers. Watson has it. And Ferguson's line comes out.
.5:04 left in overtime. Face-off will be to the right of Sioux City goalie Pat Watson.
Chasing after it. He's on a breakaway. And a save by Gazina. Now to Ferguson, the puck's laying loose. And both ends.
So close. Gazina with two big stops. Showing well in overtime, Craig.
Very well, Denny. Clutch goaltending. Rolston in the draw against Ferguson. And Barron chips out of the zone. The power play line back on for St. Clair Shores. The men with the magnet sticks. Puck sent in the corner. Bullock goes back after it. He wraps one around the glass for Barron. Barron clears the zone. Ferguson after it. Ferguson in. Ferguson wraps. Ferguson pulled down, and he's going to get a penalty call on St. Clair Shores. And a power play for the Musketeers.
They've been all over Fergie in overtime. It's about time they called something. It'll happen at 5:42 of overtime. Feet.
Carter sends it in the corner. Shostall after it. Shostall and Alex Roberts. Puck smoked away by Dodd. Shostall with it. A shot, and it goes off the side of the goal. Rebound. Shoffey tries to stuff it. And Gazina makes that save. Fowler with it. Carter being held in the crease. Dodd sends it back around, and it's going to be cleared by Rolston, but not out. Fowler had it momentarily, and now Rolston slips by. Over to Porter. Saved by Watson, and he hangs on.
What a save by Waddy! As Porter was all alone. The defense getting caught. Super save by Pat Watson.
Just under a minute and a half left in the minor penalty. 3:46 left in the first overtime. Sudden death overtime. A lot of opportunity down in the St. Clair Shores zone recently, and then right back, Porter. Race with it. It's Polk back in the zone. Ferguson controls. Ferguson sends it in, Gazzino gloves it. He's got to set it down, he does. Bullock keeps it in. To the direction of Barron. Still not cleared, and it's up and over the, up and out of play.
The faceoff will be just outside the St. Clair zone. 3:30 left in overtime. A minute 13 left in the penalty.
And a minute left in the penalty. Barron sends it in the zone. Race after it. Race takes a swipe at it. And it's sent all the way down. And Ferguson sends it up and on the stage.
.40 left in the St. Clair minor. 2:58 left in overtime.
Fowler with it for Sioux City. Right in the zone. He fires, and it's blocked. Now still kept in momentarily, and Weber has it. Over to Fowler. Referee in the way of that, and it's sent down. Weber for Sioux City. Ahead for Carter. Carter in the zone. Carter across for Dodd. Rolston sends it down, and now the other linesman in the way of a lot of pucks in this tournament. Shotstall back to Dodd. Dodd lets one go, and it's high and wide. Fowler keeps it in at the point. Shotstall with it. Right across the crease. No one's there for a tip. Now Rolston brings it out. He's got Green off the boards. Intercepted. Tipped by the linesman again. Now Porter gives to Green. Green in on Fowler. Right to Rolston. Rolston a backhand, and it goes wide. Lalonde with a lot of room. Gives to Staley. And he drops it over. Green. It's broken up by Jenkinson. He gives to Matson. Matson tries to give it Plano. Rolston sends it in the zone. And offsides. Or icing called. And it goes all the way down with 1:35 left in OT. OT number 1.
Face-off will be to the left of Falcon goalie John Gazzina.
Noren and Matson in the face-off. Prescott having words. Bullock a shot, and it goes just by the glove. Ricky with it. Ricky still with it across the blue line. Poked away by Matson. Matson hauled down, no call, sends it in on goal. Just wide of goal, and Tansel with it. Tansel, he's attacked there by Klanow. And Bullock sends it back out to center ice. Noren with it. Nagel. A bad for Bricky. Bricky takes it in from Bullock. A minute left in the overtime session. Delayed offsides coming up on St. Clair Shores. And a shot goes high over the goal. St. Clair Shores putting on repeated pressure. There's a long shot, a save by Watson. A lead pass to Jenkinson from Flanow. And his shot will not catch the far corner. Sioux City line change, 31 seconds left in overtime. Green to turn around, nothing doing. Now Weber with it behind the goal. Ferguson out. Lalonde out to the point. A shot and it's blocked. Weber on the breakaway, 14 seconds left. Weber with Ferguson. Over to Fergie and he's hooked. Barron in there. Barron misses on it. 6 seconds left. A breakaway. 4, 3, and Watson comes out to trip him up at the buzzer.
What a close play at the buzzer. Waddy on a race with Mike Lalonde, the shifty little skater of St. Clair. Waddy won the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a second overtime. The ice will not be resurfaced. Players will remain on the ice.
Well, in case you heard the public address announcer, Mike Newhouse, we will have a 5-minute intermission. They will not resurface the ice, and we will go for a second overtime. And what has to be one of the classic Junior A championship games of all time. Craig, you look tired.
I'm beat. 52-39. Musketeers outshot. A rarity. You don't usually see that. Musketeers being outshot and only held to 39 shots. A lot of opportunities. Shopstall a breakaway in overtime. Race hit the pipe. Shopstall a couple more opportunities on the power play.
But only to be denied.
Ferguson with an opportunity. And plenty of opportunities on the other end.
Well, Denny James along with Craig Stover, Kurt Stover on the camera. We're going to head into second overtime here. St. Clair Shore Falcons, the Sioux City Musketeers, the 1986 Junior A Championship Tournament Final. An absolutely superbly played game by both teams. Excellent opportunities by both teams, Craig, in that first overtime.
Yeah, well, I almost fell asleep in that period, Denny, and you know, they had to pick up the action a little bit. Only 15 shots in overtime. A lot of times you don't see that many. And I'm talking breakaways at both ends, passing across, goalies sprawling out, making saves, players diving in front of pucks. You got to like this action. These guys want this bad. Someone in the press box next to us keeps honking an air horn.
It must be Woody Gottberg. Well, we're just about ready for the face-off here. Overtime number 2. And here we go.
Yeah, I don't know how long the support's going to last in Fergie's left skate. He's almost wearing a white skate and a dark skate now. There's a long pass. A shot, and it goes wide. Green with it along the boards. Barron clears the zone. Fergie racing after it. Fergie for race, and it's broken up by Tansel. Again, St. Clair Shores going with their power play line to start the period. Fergie right in on Lalonde. Now Lalonde tied up by Race. Bullock up ahead for Ferguson, and it slips past him. Fatigue's got to be setting in here for both teams. Oh, and Ferguson taps that one just wide. Barron! And that one goes wide. The puck's laying on the other side. Bullock keeps it in. He fires. Score!
Sioux City wins! Sioux City is the 1986 Junior A champion! Listen to the crowd!
Let's all go to dance America.
We are number one! Jimmy Bullock with the game winner at 58 seconds of overtime.
I'm just wondering where the girl with the
fans
cowbell is.
are on their feet.
Where is the girl with the cowbell now?
The traditional shaking of the hands. Two great champions. You get to the part now where you say it's sad that one team had to lose. Then again, you look back and say,
It would have been more sad if we'd have lost.
it would have been more sad if we'd have lost. Individual silver medals being given out to the St. Clair Shores Falcons. In case you weren't here tonight, you're watching this on tape, you'll miss probably the greatest hockey one person can ever see. There you see number 10, Captain Connor Alston. Again, so many of these St. Clair Shores players with Division I college scholarships. Gallows with an excellent tournament.
Number 24, Steve Dawson. And as fierce as the competitors you'll see on the ice, number 35, goaltender John Gazima.
Goalie John Gazima, who probably played as fine a goal as you can play in this tournament. To have it end with one shot. And the coach of the St. Clair Shores, Jeff Jackson. true sports that the Sioux City fans are. A tribute to the St. Clair Shore Falcons. Assistant coach Kenny Knight.
The assistant coach, Dan Walsh.
Assistant coach Danny Walsh.
The goaltender coach, Kent Rhea.
Assistant coach Quint Rhea. The superb coaching staff.
Trainer, Gina D'Ambrosio.
The trainer, Gina Ambrosio. Something that's becoming more and more common in sports, female trainers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the St. Clair Shore Falcons. It's my pleasure to give you a member of the Junior Council, Lake House Director, and the Tournament Director for his third Junior A Nationals, also the President of the United States Hockey League, Dave Tyler.
The President of the United States Hockey League.
Something of this caliber and of this quality doesn't just happen. It's my honor to direct your attention to some of the people who contributed to what you saw here on the ice from behind the scenes. Before I do that, I want to call your attention to just how great this tournament was. There was, to the credit of every player and coach in the tournament, there was not one major penalty in the tournament.
And also being made, not one major penalty was called in this tournament.
Never in the history of the Junior A National Tournament have both final games ended in overtime.
Also both the bronze and the gold having to go overtimes.
You fans in Sioux City who've been setting records all year, exception all. This is the largest crowd ever witnessed. A Junior A National Tournament. Right hand is also allowed. You are part of the most people ever to witness a National Junior A Tournament in 4 days with only 4 teams. There are a lot of cliches that we could use at this time, but there are no losers here tonight, only winners. I think it is a big tribute to junior A hockey in this country that the finest junior A hockey game played this year on this side of the border was played here tonight. Now let me direct your attention to those people behind the scenes that I referred to earlier. First, the Dodge, our national sponsor, and Charlie Zook, who handled the
tribute to the host families.
The local media, which made this the biggest event in Sioux City for wrestling. To Bill Julius, Paul Johnson, and the staff of the auditorium, we've kept this place running, ready for competition all the time. And this for young Roy, Dave Silver on the big word.
And our man, David Solberg, on the organ. A big thank you.
We wouldn't be here tonight except for the guts, the courage, and the determination of one family to bring a national championship tournament here and to bring a national title to the city. Ted, Joe Carlson.
The owner of the champions, Mr. Ted Carlson.
Involved in 3 national tournaments and witnessing a 4th. I have never seen a tournament run more smoothly. That is to the credit of Mike Newhouse and Judy Johnson.
A tribute to Mike Newhouse and Judy Johnson for having done such a tremendous job coordinating this tournament.
I'd like to also now recognize somebody that we yell at a lot, boo a lot, and criticize a lot. So we've had in this tournament the finest officiating junior A tournament that I've ever witnessed. We've been privileged to have the AAUS referee program director with us this week, Mr. Mark Rudolph. Mark, where are you? Our own Central District referee, Chief Bill Sloan. Working this afternoon's game, linesman Don Willer.
Don Willer getting a smattering of applause. Linesman Derek Martin.
Referee J.C. Carey.
Referee J.C. Carey.
Linesman Chick Yackel.
Linesman Chick Yackel linesing tonight's game.
And referee Andy McClellan.
The referee Andy McLaren.
Last but certainly not least are all the competitors and the coaches that participated. Let's put this in perspective for a minute. 250,000 young men every year start the season with the idea to get to the top. Junior A hockey is the top of amateur hockey in this country at this time. After all the process and elimination, 320 young men began this season with a dream. 80 young men arrived at this tournament with that same dream. 40 young men competed in this game with that same dream. And now only 20 out of that tournament. Setting a record for goal-scoring goals in bunches in 51 seconds this afternoon, fighting valiantly to overtime, succumbing Game 7 to the Rochester Mustangs, the champions of the Tri-State Junior League, the Chicago Cougars. Where are you, Chicago Cougars? Finish it around. As announced earlier, the winners of the bronze medal game. The guys that pursued these guys all year, and maybe it's a little easier, Mustangs, to know that you were chasing the national champion, the Rochester Mustangs. the second team this year to take a point out of this auditorium. The proud champions of the North American Hockey League and the National Runner-up for 1986, the Falcons from St. Clair. I mentioned at that time in the remarks that I made that you gentlemen had 3 challenges. You had just accomplished the first. I was privileged to share that one with you, and we mentioned the other 2. Along the way, you picked up the Clark Cup, which was the second step, and you now have finally climbed that mountain and captured the national cup. And for the Premier League champions,
we've got two people who are saving for us. I'll let this one go first, because I think we ought to hear at least a word from the general manager and coach of the national champions. Some people don't believe in things like fate or destiny or providence. They believe in things like hard work and determination. I'll tell you what, after this season, I believe in both. And the man who believed in it all, who made all this possible, Ted Carlson. There's the last guy on the roster who dressed up for tonight. Mascot Scott Constable. Everyone has pointed out, the real champions. You, the Musketeers.
Kurt Stover made a mistake in saying, does anyone want to say anything? All I can say is it's a culmination of a dream. This is the way it was supposed to be. They said this was the year of the Musketeers. We had to go double overtime to do it. For Craig Stover, for Kurt Stover on the camera. This is Denny James saying this was the way it was meant to be in 1986 for the champions of the United States Hockey League and the champions of the Junior A National Tournament with the Sioux City Musketeers.